Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. Just past a hotel on the way called Avid. And I saw under it, it's an IHG hotel, which I believe is the International Hotel Group, which I believe is Holiday Inn, if I'm not mistaken. Holiday Inn Express, I think. Over by our house, we've got a new hotel. It's called Spark. And I believe that's a Hilton property. Again, I can't keep track of who owns what or who owns who and all the brands they own anymore. I'm just curious as to why we have to have so many hotel brands. What's the deal with that? Yeah, I mean, I'm not yearning for the simple days, trust me, but I'm kind of confused in all honesty. How is a Hilton and a Hilton Express, or a Holiday Inn or a Holiday Inn Express, or a Hilton Garden, or, and then a Hampton Inn. I mean, I am so confused as to what the differences are in them. Lately, if I do stay at a hotel, which isn't very often, we look for Candlewood Suites, which is owned by one of those companies. And there's only one reason I look for a Candlewood Suites, because all of their hotels have recliners in them. And I can't sleep in a bed anymore because of my sinuses, so I sleep in a recliner. Works better for me. I'm not going to complain. Get the better sleep than I ever have. And they're the only ones that are guaranteed to have recliners in them. So I sometimes have to look to go out of my way to find a place to stay with the Candlewood Suites. Again, they're nothing special. They're not a horrible price, so I'm not complaining. But it's like I found that and made note of it, so now I look for Candlewood Suites. And I don't know, and there are lots of them. There's Spring Hill Suites, and there's... Who else is I going to say? There's so many suites hotels. Does Residence Inn have suites, or is it Super 8 have it? And motels? I don't know. I cannot keep. There's Quality Inn, there's Sleep Inn, and that's just on a sign. I'm so confused by all of these brands and all of the nuances in the hotels. What difference? I remember back in the old days, the difference between a Holiday Inn and a Holiday Inn Express was having a swimming pool. That was the old days. That was probably the 70s or 80s, I bet. I'll never forget the first time when I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express. The big deal was it didn't have swimming pool. Again, and I don't care. I haven't been in a hotel swimming pool in a pool in decades. When my sister-in-law and her family travel through to, say, go to Florida for spring break or something like that, they will stay at one of the hotels here in the area. It's kind of their halfway point. And the reason they stay is because it's got a swimming pool. And the kids like the swimming pool. Again, I realize I'm an adult male, no kids, over the age of 60. My hotel needs are a whole lot different. I used to like the Aloft hotels when they came about, and I'm sure they're owned by some big company too. But for the life of me, I can't tell you who or what. And I just like the amenities. I like the ability, the number of plugs I had for my computers and there's Wood Spring Suites. There's the Stay Apt Suites. Those must be long-term. I mean, I realize there are some hotel chains that are for long-term staying. If you're having a job out of town and you got to stay somewhere where you want to have a little kitchenette in them, like the Candlewood Suites, they got them. I am just so confused as to the nuance. If I were just looking for a hotel room, other than searching by price and the size bed I wanted, I wouldn't know how to differentiate between the amenities. I wouldn't know the difference, and I wouldn't know to look for a brand. I wouldn't go on, I don't know, Spark Hotels got a website? I know it all sends you to their hotel group website. But I wouldn't know what to be looking for to find that hotel. Again, I'm not your typical traveler, so I'm probably not the person to ask or even think about that. But I just found it strange. I hope I'm not alone. Back next week, another Road Warrior, kevinmason.us, home to all the Road Warrior videos on Facebook, on YouTube, and working on the kevinmasononline.com website as well, too, hosting them there. Told you about that last week. We're still getting there. We'll see you next week. Thanks so much. Got an answer for me? Hit the comment section, please. I'm begging you.